It's nice when you don't get kicked out. It's nice when you don't get kicked out of a place, let me tell you. And the lady's actually nice to you and doesn't make you fucking leave. I pulled up to a church. She was like, hey, there's no problem. So, hey, there's hope. Dudley Doobie told me about another place. I wonder where it is. I don't know if this is the place he was speaking of. I'm going to have to give him a shout. He's trying to give me some recommendations on some places. I'm going to have to go spelunking. But clearly you can see I'm Rusty McDusty. I'm Dusty McRusty over here, out here. What has it been? Since the federales were fucking with me. So it's been a few days. You lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. It's pretty simple. Pretty rudimentary concept. But yeah, it'll come back. It'll come back. But you know, some days you don't. I come out here and I try to think about nothing. Honestly, I try to like literally think about nothing. Because I don't need to be thinking about something all the fucking time. Almost like just hurts your damn brain. So I try to think about nothing some days that I come out there. I've come to the conclusion. I mean, I came to this conclusion already. So you go back and you think, you're like, why haven't I thrown further technically? Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Why haven't I thrown? If you look at me, you're like, well, he's in decent shape. He's healthy. I can go down the list. Most of the things check off. The number one thing it probably doesn't check off is my sleep. Look at my ass yawning right now. Damn, it's 11. It's getting late. But yeah, the number one thing that doesn't check off is sleep. And the thing that I say about it all the time, it wasn't my fault per se, but it is my problem. That is the truth. It's not my fault, but it is my problem. I just got into a really, really bad habit of not taking my black ass to bed. From college, and I haven't ever fixed the fucking problem. I've just let it persist. I've let it persist, and I've let it persist for time after time, time after time. So I have to figure out a solution to that. I don't know what the solution is, but the stay up all night. When I got the program, one of the number one things and it was in a long email too, 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you get 8 hours of sleep, blah, blah, blah. I was like rolling my eyes because I don't know. It's almost like you're retarded sometimes. It's like you figured out what the problem is, but like actually enacting the solution to the problem is easier said than motherfucking done. Like man, I don't get it sometimes. It seems some of these things seem so simple, and then it's so complicated at the same time. So, but alas, yeah, it's not my fault, but it is my problem, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to solve it. But I'm going to start with the 16-pounder tomorrow, the 7.26. I was developing some really, really good connection and some really good feels for it. And then my practice got shit on that one day by the PP, by the Popo. So what can you do? Kind of frustrating, kind of psychologically frustrating, because you just don't get that all the time. Or I hadn't gotten that a lot, and I was putting some really, really good throws together. So whatever. I'll pick my battles on that one. And I'll just start over again. Yeah, we'll see. We want to slowly start getting the implements out there. We want to get them out there sooner than later, because and just being patient about it in that same sentence. But yeah, not a lot of time until the season. So I think I can be pretty well prepared for the season if I practice consistently. But yeah, that's been my issue, is consistently practicing. So, and then I'm gonna have to find the meets. I don't know. That's something that's easier said than done. I'm gonna have to cross that bridge when I get there too. So what can you do? One thing at a time. But the saying that I'll leave with you with is, there's probably something on your mind that you'll say it too. It's not your fault, but it is your problem. So that's all I got, guys. You already know what the deal is. Run on your toes, keep your mouth closed, lock your doors, and save your throws. And most importantly, live to fight another day. I'm gonna get out of here.